Hey, everybody, what's up? What's up? Anthony Morrison here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hopefully you can all hear me. I'm going to flip my camera on in just a second. I want to welcome you all to tonight's Success Connection. Hopefully you are all having a great night. Hold on one second. And voila, I should be now live and on the camera. I see lots of you already saying I am. Very cool. Well, I want to welcome you to tonight's Success Connection. Got some really awesome training in store for you tonight. If you are new to the Success Connection, well then welcome. Congratulations on being here. And I truly hope that that you end up finding tonight has been just an amazing experience and a great way to learn. We have so many new students right now. A lot of you have joined our community through our release of the Instagram Mastery course and our Partner with Anthony course over the last, I don't know, maybe 10 to 14 days. So first, I want to extend a welcome to you, and of course, anybody that's new to our community, I want to welcome you to being here as well. But I also want to just I always like to set the ground rules, especially since we have new people on. The Success Connection is really all about teaching and educating and sharing with you what's working today in digital marketing, right? And this is not a continuation of a previous course or an existing course, meaning if you're an Instagram Mastery student, we're not likely to talk about Instagram on here. If you're a Partner with Anthony student, we're not likely to talk about that course on here. If you're an ambassador student, we're not really likely to talk about that on here. What we do is talk about like the macro level of what's going to work and what is working online. And then from there, what I think is really exciting and really fun is we build you businesses that can take advantage of that, right? So we build you digital businesses, we build you funnels, we build you lead generation tools, we build you courses that you can sell. I mean, we build a lot of stuff for you. A lot of it is done for you, right? So a lot of it is done for you, and then it provides you with the opportunity to then use that, what we've built together here on the Success Connection. You're able to now go use it, okay, in your in all of those different courses. So for instance, our Instagram Mastery students, learning to drive a lot of traffic with Instagram, right? Well, one of the things that you need when you're driving a lot of traffic with Instagram, or really with anything, is a way to make a profit, right? Like where are your profit centers? And a lot of times we want multiple streams of profit centers, right? We don't want just one, we want multiple ways we can make money. Well, with what we're doing, we're building out these digital products, which is going to allow you to have multiple ways to make money. So now if you're an Instagram Mastery student, you can use any of the products that we're building out for you and the funnels that we're building out for you, and you can drive traffic to them and make money, and they're yours. You keep 100% of that money. If you're a Partner with Anthony student, an ambassador student, an Inbox Inner Circle student, if you're essentially building a list, right, with any of our products, well, once you have an email list, what do you need to do? You need ways to generate more profit. That's exactly what this offers, right? It gives you the opportunity to have your own kind of built-in profit centers, if you will, that you can use in order to start generating revenue and profits for yourself and for your business. So what we're doing on the Success Connection, it applies to everyone, okay? So anyone and everyone that's here tonight, and we're literally filled up. I know I'm not super amped, full of energy. I am so tired, guys. I've been doing so many webinars in the last couple of weeks. I'm just kind of like, I need a nap. Let's put it that way. But I'm here, and I'm always here, and I'm always going to show up for you, and I'm always going to share with you what I think is going to help you have the most success, right? And so for those of you that are new, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. I hope that you find this is an amazing time and time well spent. This is something I do completely free for all of my students. So I have a mixture of students from everywhere, right? From all of our courses. And we find one common ground and one common interest here, and that is building funnels, right? And businesses for you, right? And then, of course, teaching you how that was done, and then inspiring you to do it for yourself too, which I think is where the real value and the real expertise comes in. I wanted to open tonight. So again, welcome, thank you. I think you picked a great time to be here. I wanted to open tonight with something. I've started reading a little more, and I don't read very often, or at least I never did read often. And I've started reading a little more, and I have found that that sometimes what we need is to change our environment in order to and our mindset in order to truly have massive success in what we do. So let's talk about have any of you read Malcolm Gladwell's Outliers, the book Outliers? Just say yes if you have. Okay, I'm seeing some yeses coming in the chat box. Awesome. Okay, so I see some yeses in the chat box. Very good. Yeah, okay, so give me an EVM. All right, there's a lesson in there about geniuses, okay? And one of them is someone who helped to kind of create and map out the atomic bomb. And so, but anyway, it took a story of two different people, okay? So I want you to think in your mind of yourself as one of these people, okay? Two different people. They're both genius level people, okay? They both went to college. Person A was unhappy because his classes were in the morning, his car broke down, and he needed to move his classes to the afternoon, to afternoon classes, right? He was unhappy that his calculus teacher was teaching calculus in a way that wasn't exciting to him, right? He was basically unhappy with multiple things within the college, right? Person B felt the same way, was unhappy with multiple things within their school, within their environment. But person B, instead of dropping out of school like person A did, person B went and used what he created as, they call it, perceived leverage, but it's essentially he created leverage and found leverage points to get what he wanted. So for example, he knew that the chair to one of the departments that he wanted to be in, the classes he wanted to be in, he got to know that person. He focused on that person. He learned that person, right? And then he connected with that person because that's the person that had the decision-making power. That's where the leverage was. Now, he was able to get into one of the highest grad schools and one of the highest levels of grad schools possible, right? But he had an arrest on his record. Literally, they're sending him off to help him, or to help build an atomic bomb and map out an atomic bomb after he was arrested for trying to poison his chemistry professor in his grad school. Now, how did he take a terrible thing in his past, right, and let it become a non-factor in his future? Whereas this other guy, okay, he had a terrible upbringing, terrible father, terrible home life. He just constantly had terrible things happening to him, and he wasn't able to overcome that. He always let those terrible things determine which route he was going to take and where he was going to go, right? And I think it's important. I think this is an important lesson because I think that some of us, because of our past, we look at everything today and in the future through skeptical eyes, right? With skepticism and negativity. How many of you would agree with me on that? Just say yes. Okay. And it doesn't mean that it's you. I see lots of people saying yes. And by the way, it doesn't mean that it's specifically you. Just in general, this does happen. And what happens is we let our past define our present and our future. And what you have to be able to do, especially with internet marketing, especially if you have tried internet marketing in the past and you have failed, we've got to go back and analyze, why did you fail? And what were you thinking at each moment in time when you hit one of those little roadblocks, right? If you were thinking, poor me, I knew it wasn't going to work, and all that stuff, well, then you were going down the path where there was no possible way you were going to succeed. But if you were thinking instead, okay, where are my leverage points? How can I get closer to Anthony? How can I get closer to his support team, or whoever it was at the time that you were teaching or that you were learning? If you were looking for those points of leverage, then what you would do is, instead of saying, oh, this doesn't work, right? You would say, okay, it does work. Now, where do I find the leverage to make it work for me? Does everybody understand the difference in the mindsets? Just say yes. Okay. I think this is important in your business. I think it's important if you are teaching other people. I also think it's very, very important if you are trying to do something new, because when we are trying to do something new that we've never done before, almost always we have this slight bit of skepticism. Can it work for me, right? Can I really win this award? Can I really, land this job? Can I really build a funnel that works? Can I really have success with this? We always doubt ourselves. It's the self-doubt that truly, truly takes over and consumes us, right? So I want you to all please, as we go through our training, both tonight and in the future, to try to think about, not letting your past define your present, and certainly don't let it define your future, right? And I think that's a very, very important lesson, and it's something that, each week I like to open up with, 10 minutes of, here's just some good common knowledge, right? Just good stuff that you should just know, you know what I mean? And I think it'll help you have more success, okay? So basically want to go over, last week I told you I was going to give you these two funnels. I'm going to show you where those are tonight. And then I also said we were going to start this thing here tonight. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to push that to next week. And the reason is because what I wanted to do, and I kind of taken some time, I was looking at my lesson planning, and I plan lessons for you guys, okay? So if you're new, understand that I have like a full agenda. You can see, hold on. This is the next 5-week agenda right here, okay? So there's the next 5-week agenda of what we're going to do. And I am pushing that and starting it next week, because what I wanted to do is show you and talk to you about funnel analytics, okay? Because I think this is an important thing, and I touched on this last week, right? So last week what we did was we talked about the analytics and elements in an opt-in page, okay? So if you look right here, we talked about what makes an opt-in page generate more opt-ins, what makes an opt-in page more exciting, what makes an opt-in page make you more money, right? Because if you look at it, and we kind of, let me see if I can't find a pen color that will stand out, maybe pink. Right here, okay, up here, this headline, the headline of your page is #1 most important. It always will be, it always has been. It's the attention grabbing thing. It's when you get the Wall Street Journal or the New York Times or the Chicago Tribune or any of those newspapers, and they have the big headline right across the top of the newspaper. What makes you stop? Our brains see that and process that faster than they do any of the little text and the little content. So having a great headline on your page is super, super key, right? And then we started talking about the other elements. There was this one right here, the subheadline, the lead form, where we ask for information about the person, right? Their name, their email, that kind of stuff. There was either an image or a video. If there was a bonus of some kind being offered for something, we put that on there. And so we kind of went through all of these points, right? Of how do we make a really good opt-in page. So if you missed last week, you probably want to go back and just watch that, review it. It's a great training, obviously. But what I really want to focus on tonight, when I look at funnel analytics, I want you guys to think about something. Not all funnels are the same, right? But most of them start off with some kind of opt-in page, okay? And that opt-in page is designed to get a lead, okay? So we can put that lead on your list, all right? So that's the #1 thing, okay? Now, there is a conversion metric between opt-in page and sales page. So your sales page is what's going to generate a sale. It's what's going to make a sale for you. It's where the money is made. So this is the first place where we make money. Well, there is a percentage conversion right here. What I want to do is break down an entire funnel and give you the expected range, if you will, of conversion for most all of these steps, because I think that a lot of people, when they look at a funnel, they get really like just bent out of shape over it, and they don't know what if you don't know what you're looking to correct, then how can you ever run a really successful funnel? Does that make sense to everybody? Yes? Okay, so we're going to take the funnel analytics to a whole nother level tonight. I'm going to give you this breakdown before we build this new funnel for you, okay? So first things first is your opt-in page. Last week I told you kind of how you could optimize that opt-in page, right? Headlines, images, bonus X, free giveaway, all that stuff, to increase that percentage of people that make it over here to the sales page. Once you get to the sales page, there is a percentage of people, okay, and those people end up on what we call OTO1. There's a percentage. All right, now, what is OTO1? Because a lot of you have probably heard me saying, a lot of you have probably heard me saying, hey, look, wow, there's, you go from your sales page to your thank you page. But the reality is that every funnel has upsells. How many of you have heard of upsells? Okay, almost all of you. Only funnels we have that don't really have upsells is if we're selling like a higher ticket product. Like for instance, our ambassador program, our Instagram mastery program. We don't do upsells. We don't say, hey, spend $1,500 or $2,000 with us, and then 2 seconds later we say, but wait, you didn't get everything you needed. Buy this other thing. We don't do that. Now, lots of people do it. Most everyone I know does it, even on the higher ticket products. We don't, just because we feel like if someone invests $1,500 or $2,000 with us, like we don't want to come off as someone that angers them right out of the gate. Like we want to help people. So like we don't want to put a bad taste in their mouth, if you will, right out of the gate. Now, that does not mean that that's the smartest decision. Does everybody understand that? Just say yes. Okay. That is not the smartest decision for our business. The smartest decision for our business is to have the upsell. Usually what you have is you have an upsell, okay? Let's just say that this sales page price is $7, okay? If that's what this product is being sold for. Usually you have an upsell. In this case, that would be somewhere between $67 and maybe $97. Your upsell, just right here, is always cost more money than original product. Okay, so that's important. All right, everybody write that down. Your upsell always costs more money than the original product, okay? Now, once we've offered an upsell, you have the opportunity, if someone says no, so if somebody says no, you can offer, which we've never talked about this on the Success Connection, a downsell. Okay, that's if they say no. And then if they say yes, we can go to what we call OTO2. Okay, now how do we break these down? And what does this really mean, right? Well, what this really means is if somebody says no, and let's just say it was a $97 product on OTO1, what we will usually do is a payment plan. So like a flex pay for this, let's just say this was a $97 product. So you might do 3 payments of $33, right? So they might be paying a few more dollars, but they're getting to flex that out over 3 months, right? So the people that say no to that end up down at downsell 1. And here's the thing, no matter if you say yes or no to this downsell, you still end up at upsell 2. Does that make sense, everybody? So no matter what, you're either gonna buy upsell 1 or you're gonna get a second chance to buy it, but everybody gets to see upsell 2. Now, what we usually do for upsell 2, okay, is, and this is typically, all right, so not always, but typically cost less than upsell 1, but more than initial product. So in this particular case, this may be a $47 upsell 2, right? So what we're doing is when somebody comes in the door, we know they'll spend more money. If they've spent more money, there's like that threshold between, you don't want to keep asking for more and more and more and more money, you know, but at the same time, it's like, if I've already spent 97 bucks and you're telling me this is the one other thing that I need to get that can help me have all the tools and resources I need to really succeed, and it's only 47 bucks. Well, I just spent 97. I don't want to waste the 97 by not spending the 47 to get everything I need, so that makes it an easier decision. Does that make sense to everybody? Just say yes. I want to walk you through the real, like this is the way that money is made in digital marketing, okay? And even if you don't have a digital marketing business, here's the thing, you're going to have one, because on the Success Connection, we build this stuff for you. So we're building this funnel for you anyway, and giving you the products to sell and giving you the stuff to profit from. So you don't actually really ever even have to build one of these for yourself, right? But it's easy and it's better to understand it, because when you're running traffic to it, okay, there's a huge like gap there. If you don't understand how, like, what things are supposed to convert at, then how do you know how to see if you're doing the right thing, right? If you're succeeding. So there's a percentage of people that will say yes, okay? There's a percentage of people that will say no. And then I think we could probably, for the sake of drawing this, we could just draw 2 of these. So it'll make it easier for you guys later on. We'll just say this is the no path and this is the yes path. And so there's a percentage of people that will say yes, a percentage of people that will say no, all right? Now, once you do this OTO2, there are schools of thought. You can do a second flexible payment plan or downsell, right? It really depends on where you're at and how much the price point is, you know, as to whether or not it really makes sense to do that. But it never hurts, right, to give it a try, because again, what are you really hurting by giving another opportunity to buy the same thing? So you got to think about it. In this funnel, there's still only been, let's first draw this out. So for OTO2, we could have, and I'm just going to put them down here. This will be downsell 2, okay, which is a flex pay. And we might go ahead and do this downsell 2 flex pay at 2 payments of $25, just because in this example, it was a $47 product up on the other one, okay? And then they say yes, they go over here. So there's a percentage of people that will say yes. There's a percentage of people that will say no, which is what will take them down to the downsell. And then no matter what, everyone ends up on the thank you page. Okay, so and there's a percentage of people that will end up there having said no, and then there's a percentage of the people that will end up there having said yes. All right, now this is an actual funnel, okay? And this is where, when a lot of people look at this, they start saying, oh, I don't understand. this really isn't hard. And it's also not hard to see that there's only 3 things being sold, guys. There's only 3 products, okay? There's 3 products, and that's it, okay? It's this, look. The sales page sells product 1, OTO sells product 2, OTO2 sells product 3. So even though there's all these pages and all these things, there's still only 3 products being sold. From what, if you look down here, I mean, does everybody see that? Just say yes. I'm looking over here in the chat box to see. Okay. All right. Everybody's saying yes, 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 yes. So does it help? Is it helping everybody to see? Is it helping everybody to see how the funnel actually breaks down? Okay. All right. Very good. Okay. So it's helping to see that that we break down like how the products get broken down and how the funnel gets broken down. Now, where the real magic is you knowing what should these percentages be. Okay. So I'm going to pick pink again, okay, and give you these percentages. Usually on a good opt-in page, again, this is looking at funnels we're building for you. This is looking at digital products that are helping people learn internet marketing. All different, funnels and things are different, right? So in other words, if you were selling a product over here for $7,000, okay, well then your percentage for opt-in wouldn't have to be so high, right? Because since you're making so much money on one lead, you don't really need that many leads to make a lot of money. So what we're doing is I'm showing you what this should be for a typical digital marketing, digital education, learn to make money online type of offer. Does that make sense to everybody? Yes? Because this is what we're gonna build you. This is literally what you're getting ready to have. And we're gonna start next week by giving you the opt-in page, and we're going to build this whole thing out, right? So there's many different percentages that work in different industries, but this is what works in our industry. Usually between 20 and 40% is what we like to see right here. Okay, so in this example, if we have 100 visitors. All right, if we have 100 visitors, we want about 20 to 40 people to land on the sales page. Okay? So we want 20 to 40 people to land on the sales page. That's just a given. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm probably just going to, I'm going to go on and make that 1,000 visitors so that I can get enough data. Let's see. I want to make sure I get enough data here, big enough numbers to show you real results, right? So let me say 200 to 400 people will land on your sales page, okay? So that means we're gonna have 200 to 400 people here. If we flood this with 1,000 visitors, okay? So these are ranges. You wanna strive to get to 40%. That's what you wanna strive to get to that. If you're at 20%, you do not want to just be happy with 20%. If you're at 26%, you still don't want to be happy. When you get into the 30% range, some offers, some funnels just can never get up to the full 40, right? They can get to 31, 33, 32, stuff like that. They don't, they don't really show like, everybody reaching this 40% mark, okay? But 20 to 40% is a good number. Now, the sales page percentage sales, this is going to vary, and it varies by price point, okay? It varies by price point. So what that means is, if you got a $7 product, you probably want to convert somewhere between 3 and 5%. Now, as you go up in price, okay, and it's actually really, and it depends on some of your traffic sources, can be higher, but this would be like considered decent to get a 5% conversion rate on a $7 product. If you go up in price, like if your price point say 97 bucks, then you could be at like 1%, right? And that still works. But we're going to go with 3 to 5, and I'm going to take the maximum number on this. So let's just do 5% because I can't keep splitting it down the middle that many times. So we'll just say 400 visitors hit here, we get 5%, so we got 20 buyers, right? And so we'll put 20 buyers on this. Now here's where you really can make up some big money in digital marketing, and this is why I wanted to go through this and why I wanted to show this to you guys, because so many people will leave this out and they will leave this out, and a lot of people will leave this out, and this is where the money is made. Okay, if this product, let's just say we're going to choose the $97 mark here. Here's what's crazy. You will see somewhere between 15 and 20% take rate on this upsell. So this can be 15 to 20% take rate out of the gate on this upsell. So if we go with 20%, okay, that's going to bring us 4 buyers over here to upsell to. But here's the thing. If you've got 20 visitors that hit this page, 4 of them buy and they go over here. That means 16 people will see this page, the downsell. Usually you pick up 10%, okay? So usually on this mark right here, you're going to see 10% that are going to say yes and buy this, which essentially gets you another 2 buyers up to here. Does that make sense, everybody? So we have 6 people that bought, okay? We have 14 people that did not buy upsell 1. Does that make sense? Can everybody see that? So if we're just keeping our numbers down here, we have about 20 buyers land on OTO 1. We'll get about 6 OTO 1 buyers, okay? 4 full plus 2 flex, okay? But we're still going to move on to upsell 2. Now this is where it gets super crazy and kind of almost unexpected, okay? You know that there were 4 people that, 6 people that bought upsell 1, okay? Most of the time, you're going to get 90% of the people that bought the first upsell will buy the second one, because like I said, they're more invested. So that would give you 5 buyers right out of the gate. But then what's really interesting is people will buy upsell 2 if they did not buy upsell 1. And the reason is it's a lower price point, and they kind of still have regret that they didn't buy the first thing, and they're like, okay, well, I'm going to get this. So what we see is in our funnels, we see about a 20, I would say if we're breaking it down properly, we're going to see probably in the neighborhood of 20 to 25% here, okay? And then another 10% here, okay? That's it coming back up. So in other words, about 35% of our buyers will turn around and buy upsell 2. So if you're taking 20 people and you're doing 35%, you're going to get 7 buyers, okay? 7 buyers there, and all 20 people hit this page, okay? And you'll end up with about 7 buyers of OTO2. So what this is really breaking down for you and what it's showing you is percentages as they move along the funnel, okay? So we really don't have to show the percentage of people that said no in these cases, right? This doesn't really matter. All we're really looking at is the percentage of people that said yes, right? And so this is just the notepad. I want you guys to be able to have this for your notes later, so I'm just cleaning it up. Okay, so only your yes paths matter, right? So if we were to take the highlighter here and go down the yes path, this is a 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 yes path. Okay, so this is just showing you how people are getting over here. This is a yes path, and this is a yes path. Okay, and this shows you kind of the flow for how people get through it. Now, look, there are certainly times when people will come through something like this and get really pissed off and say, you know what, that's too much selling. But usually that happens when people do this 5 times. So can you imagine having 5 upsells and 5 downsells where you're literally up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, like that, like consistently, constantly going, you know, it's almost like the funnel never ends, right? And so what I like to do, and this is just my personal opinion, I like to limit it at 2 upsells, okay? So my limit equals 2 upsells. Okay. Now I don't mind doing a downsell on those. So in other words, I don't mind doing the downsell that I just showed you. Okay. Nobody ever seems to really have too much of an issue with that. It's when you do it and they have to do 10 different pages just to get to the thank you page, right? That tends to, I think, kind of anger people in some cases, right? And so we don't want to do that, right? We want to keep our customers happy. But on the thank you page, we also always have, and this is something we've always done, okay? We have hidden profit centers. And this is where you can really make big money. If you've been a student of mine for a while, you've learned this, right? If you're a new student, you're going to learn it here in the next 4 weeks. Hidden profit centers are usually things that don't belong to you. For instance, if this funnel were teaching, if we had sold a course here on how to do email marketing, at the very end, after they bought all the training and the software and things they need from us, what we might do is give them a link on the thank you page that says, okay, make sure to go set up your free email marketing account with Aweber or GetResponse or whatever, right? So that when you get into training, you can follow along. Well, that's an affiliate link. And that means that every one of your buyers that comes through is going to end up buying that if they don't already have it, because they've got to have it in order to go along with the training. Does that make sense, everybody? Just say yes. Okay. So you want to look for business models and funnels that can have built-in profit centers that are kind of hidden profit centers, meaning it's not a product you're having to sell. It's not a product that a person looks at it and says, okay, wait a minute, I just had to buy all of these things, okay, and now all of a sudden you're asking me to buy something else I don't want, right? That's not how people view these, because they realize you're sending them somewhere else to get something that they need in order to run their business. Does that make sense? You can do this with ClickFunnels, right? So we've talked an awful lot about ClickFunnels on here, and you can do the same thing. If you're teaching funnel building, or if you're teaching people how to create landing pages, opt-in pages, or even building their email list, they're going to need a way to do that. They're going to need a way to get an opt-in. They're going to need a way to build a page. You can do the same thing. Send them to a free trial of ClickFunnels, and now all of a sudden you've got a hidden profit center. So it acts like an upsell, even though it's not actually viewed or felt like an upsell from the end user. Does that make sense, everybody? Yes? Okay, seeing lots of yeses, lots and lots of yeses. Now, the whole reason behind this is to create, okay, and this is what's very important. I'm trying to make this a little smaller. What we want to create is an average order value, okay? And we want to increase that. The original customer is a $7 lead, okay? So it's $7. So let's just do the math on this. If we had 20 buyers times $7, I'll put the dollars down there, that's $140, okay? Then when we got over here to upsell one, all right, we said that 4 people bought upsell one at $97, okay? And then we had 2 additional people buy downsell one at $33, okay? So I'm gonna do all the math on this in a second. Now, mind you, they still have additional payments due, but at the end of the day, we're just looking for how much money did we collect today from these buyers. So 2 more at 33, okay? Then we figured we've got another, roughly, I think 6 that are gonna buy upsell one at 47. So 6 times 47, I mean, this is upsell two. So let me just do, we'll just do OTO one, down one, okay? Then OTO two, and now this is down two, okay? It's one, usually, like in this scenario, we just had one, and that'd be at $25, okay? So that's pretty easy math, it's 25. And then I'm gonna do these other math problems here real quick. And I could round up and do it in my head, but I wanna get exact for you guys. So $282 here, $66 here, and then 97 times 4, it's $388 here. Okay, so I want you guys to see what this actually ends up doing, okay? Let's just do the quick math, 140, 66, 282, 25. So that's $901 in sales, okay? So your average order without upsells is just $7 because that's what the front end product costs. Like that's what we're charging for the product. The average order value with the upsells, so the average amount of money you make when you acquire a customer, okay? If you calculate in all of these upsells, okay, you're looking at essentially, oops. All right, average order with upsells is $45.05. We get that by taking the $901 and dividing it by 20, and that equals this number here. So we increase our average order value, okay? We increase our average order value to $45 by just adding in the upsells. And this is the reason why funnels matter, and it matters how you look at this stuff, and it matters how you implement this stuff in your business, because so many people will say, well, I don't know, Anthony, I don't really want to do all that. Well, everything from from upsell one and upsell two has increased our average order value by an awful lot of money, right? So we want and we need to have those. And that's why in all of these businesses that I've given you, and you guys know, if you're new, you just haven't seen this yet, but you know that I give you an awful lot of businesses. Like this is your student resource center. I'll give you the link for this in a minute and you guys can have access to it. But I built you products, okay? Products and funnels. So for instance, there's this one right here. This is called the 8-Figure Funnel Formula Book and Assets, right? This is literally where you can sell this book. I wrote this book, you can sell this book, you can make money off this book. This book teaches funnel building, right? It already has a bump sell, it already has an upsell, it already has an upsell page. With this particular funnel, you can make money selling the book, you can make money selling the bump sell, you can make money selling this upsell, but then the hidden profit centers for this funnel would be an autoresponder affiliate link and a ClickFunnels affiliate link, because People will need that for this funnel in order for this funnel to work. Inboxer Academy. This teaches email marketing. We've already built this for you. Look, already done, including the OTO page, meaning we actually built out the upsell. The upsell is the is pretty epic, and so is this traffic sequence bonus that we put together. We built the members area for you. So you're selling a product, we already built it. You just download the members area, it puts it right in your ClickFunnels account, it's yours. It's already got all the training in it. So you've already got what you're selling, right? Then we have the 7-figure email strategies, okay? This, again, has an auto webinar already done for it, members area done, checkout pages done, funnels our students have built are done. And here's the thing, this is about email marketing, and so is Inboxer Academy. Perfect for hidden sales opportunities of autoresponders or ClickFunnels because you're list building and you're sending emails, right? So super, super good. Then you've got your YouTube business, okay? We've built this out for you. Now here's the thing, in this particular one, we did not add in an upsell. So if you look, we didn't add in any upsells. We built you a sales page, we built you the product, we built everything for you. It's already done. Literally, all you have to do is download this into your ClickFunnels account and you can launch this business. But you can take this YouTube business, okay, go over here and get the opt-in and the sales page, like you can see right here, here's the sales page. And guess what? When somebody buys this, you can upsell them Inboxer Academy. Because you can say, hey, what are you going to do with all the traffic that you're getting off of YouTube? Likely you want to build an email list. Well, let me show you how that's done. You probably need to learn email marketing. And guess what? Upsell 2 can be this 8-figure funnel formula. Because you can say, look, I know you want to learn email marketing, you want to learn how to send awesome emails, make good money, but ultimately you got to start by building your list. And our 8-figure funnel formula teaches you how to build funnels that build lists. So now you're taking the YouTube business that we built you. And when I say YouTube business, I mean YouTube education business, right? So you're taking the course and the training and the workbooks and all this stuff that we put together here on the Success Connection, and we give it to you for free, right? Say, here, take it, right? You can now sell that and upsell 2 of the other courses and products that we've built for you and given to you. Does that make sense to everybody? Yes? Because look, I see people that are making tons of money in our Facebook group, but I don't see anybody that's actually doing what we're doing here. I don't see anybody that's actually going in and creating the upsells off of each of these products. And I want you to do that. I believe, okay, that the funnel analytics here tell the story. I believe that if you study this, okay, and understand these percentages, that when you start to run your business and send traffic to your business, you'll know what percentage points are good. So you'll know where you're doing good and where you can improve. And again, where does that traffic come from? It can come from Instagram, it can come from YouTube, it can come from Facebook, it can come from anywhere, right? And that's what's so great about this. What we teach on the Success Connection can be applied no matter what course you're taking, no matter what you're actually doing, because ultimately we're giving you profit centers, ways to make money, okay? That's all we care about. So everything else might teach traffic and this strategy and that strategy and all this, but here we teach and we build products for you, okay? Super, super, super important. You know, last week I told you we were gonna start on a brand new business that we're building for you. Okay, it's called the lead-in business, okay? And this is how do we generate more leads in our business, okay? What we're going to be doing, and it will start next week. I wanted to go through, how many of you can appreciate me going through this tonight? Just say yes. This might be better than just giving you another lead generation page because, which we're still gonna do anyway next week, but I wanted to give you like a real macro level picture of what funnels look like, what they're supposed to look like, how much percentage is supposed to go through the funnel, like how many people are supposed to opt in, how many are supposed to buy, what is an upsell and a downsell, because that's where the money's made. And here's the cool part, you don't have to worry about any of that. We build it all for you. I just want you to know what it is and what you should be expecting. Does that make sense to everybody? Yes? Very cool, very cool. For those of you that are new, and this is your first time, and maybe you're an IG Mastery student or something, right? Give me a 1 through 10 in the chat box on how you felt about so far about tonight's, just the training part of tonight. Just a 1 through 10, okay? I'm always excited when I do this, I know. All right, I see some 8s, some 7s. 7s make me sad. I strive for 10s. I see tons of 10s though. Tons of 10s. Jenny gave me a 6. Jenny, I'd love for you to put in the chat box why I get a 6. Like what did I not do a good job with? Because I'm always striving to be better. I've been doing this for over 5 years of Success Connection trainings. You'll see them all in your members area. In fact, for those of you that are new students, I wanted to show you this. Inside of Morrison Education, you will see a button over here that says Success Connection right here, okay, wherever your courses are. So if you've got Instagram Mastery, which you can see here, Partner with Anthony, anything, you'll still have this Success Connection button right here. When you click this, it will let you access our Success Connection. When you access it, something really cool that we're doing, you can always see all the webinar replays from all of the sessions that we've done. So if you go to webinar replays, look at this. I've done them in 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and now 20. So I'm in my 6th year, right? You can see that, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, my 6th year of doing this. So you can see all the replays from all the years, all 6 years, but you can also go over here to this button that says free businesses. Check this out. We break all of the trainings down into the trainings that were specific to those free businesses. So that means if you wanted to learn all about Inboxer Academy and that business when we set it up, if you click right here on this, what's going to happen is it's going to show you, here's the July 5th, the July 12th, the July, it's basically walking. If you watch all of these trainings, you can get the notes and everything on how to set up that Inboxer Academy business completely free. If you wanted the, I don't know, the YouTube profits business, you can do the same thing. Look, boom. It's going to show you each one of them, and you'll have every single video training that you need to activate that particular business. So we're talking about a lot of free businesses that we've built. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 fully functional businesses that we've built, and all the trainings broken down for those as well. And then of course you can just go through all of the replays in general. So I wanted to make sure I pointed that out to you because I do think it is important that you know where the training is for, say, the Inboxer Academy business, right? So there's a training for that, and you get access to all of that. So starting next week, we will be starting our lead-in business, which is how to generate more leads that are going to generate more sales for your business in ways that other people are not doing it. So not with just a simple opt-in page, right? So super, super important that you be here next week as we start that. It's always good to be on the front end start of a new business building experience. And over the next 5 weeks, I'm going to build you the opt-in page, the perfect thank you page, the rapport builder system, which is something that we've never built before, an objection handling system, and then the hidden profit centers. All of that is coming over the next 5 weeks, and I want to be very clear, it's done for you. So if you're a student here right now and you're new, like you're going to get access to this stuff for free. It doesn't cost you anything. Let me show you. This is our Student Resource Center, and I'll give you access to this in just a second. This is how you can kind of keep up with everything we're doing on the Success Connection. This is our Partner with Anthony program. It lets you kind of partner with us to generate revenue. You can watch that if you're interested. It's $7. The most important thing to do is join our Facebook group. Especially if you're a new student, join our Facebook group. We have over 16, 17,000 people in there. We're crushing it. They're crushing it. There's results getting posted every single day in here of people that are successful. So join the Facebook group. The second thing is go to my YouTube channel, watch some of my videos, okay? Watch my videos and leave me comments. Here's why. We are doing 1 per quarter starting in Q2, so right now, giving away a done-for-you business with traffic to 1 person who watches my YouTube videos, leaves comments, likes them, that kind of stuff, and engages with me and subscribes to my YouTube channel and turns on notifications. So what that means is you got to click this link, okay, which will open up YouTube. Let me see if it'll open up YouTube for me. I've got so much going on here, I don't know that well. You've got to click the subscribe button right here. And then once you do, you have to subscribe and turn on the notifications, okay? If you do that, and then you watch some of these videos, the most important videos for you to be watching on here are the new series on affiliate marketing. So if you're just interested in quick ways to make money on the internet, here are the videos for you, okay? If you're interested in more digital marketing, so understanding and learning and knowing how to create digital funnels and digital products and that kind of webinars and things like that, this is the series you want to watch, okay? So you got these series here. And then we also have our Unlock Success podcast, okay, which I want everybody to watch. We've got Russell Brunson on here. We've had the Wolf of Wall Street on. And then I just talk about things like why entrepreneurs stay broke, what's more important, money or freedom. You know, I've got lots and lots of good topics, I think, anyway, that can help you. What I want you to do is watch these, like them, comment on them, and engage with them, right? But don't just play the video for 3 seconds and then turn it off, because that actually hurts my YouTube ratings. You have to actually watch the video in order for it to help me. So pick one that you're interested in, 2 or 3, watch it and leave me comments. What I'm doing is once a quarter, I'm picking one person. I'm building a business for you. I'm going to have my media team run the traffic, which is almost $500,000 a year expense for me for a good media team. They're going to run the traffic and basically run a business for you, right? Teach you how to do it while we're doing it, but legitimately just turn it on and run it for you. That's just because I want to build my YouTube channel. I want to give away the most ridiculous, insane giveaway to make you go subscribe to my channel and watch these videos every single week that we put them out. They're free. They cost nothing. But by you watching it and engaging with it, it helps me to get more syndication on YouTube. So you're helping me, and I want to reward you. Can everybody do that for me? Just say yes. All right, very, very good. And then if you don't have ClickFunnels, there's a link to ClickFunnels here on this page. Now, as you may imagine, this is a free trial, but it is an affiliate link. So if you aren't comfortable with using my affiliate link, just go to clickfunnels.com and buy ClickFunnels. It doesn't matter to me. I don't track it. I wouldn't know. It doesn't make a difference. You're still able to get all of my funnels for free, okay? But you do have to have ClickFunnels in order to get all the funnel businesses I've built for you for free, because they're all built on ClickFunnels. So step 1 is join our Facebook group if you have not. Step 2 is go subscribe to my YouTube channel right now if you have not. Turn on notifications, watch some of the videos on there, leave me some feedback and some comments, okay? Then make sure that you go and you get ClickFunnels if you do not have it, okay? Because you can now download all of these funnels tonight. These are ones Russell Brunson made for my students, okay? You can see them right through here. You can download these funnels. Russell built these for you guys completely free for you. And then you can get the 8-figure funnel formula business, all these links, the Inboxer Academy business, 7-figure email strategies. All of these businesses are free, and next week we will start your lead-in business and links will be here. The one thing to note is these download buttons will stop working tonight at midnight. The reason for this, for those of you that are new, is that people will give this page away, give the password away, which I'm going to give you the password to this page in a second. And then I've got people getting my stuff that aren't supposed to get my stuff. I build this for my students. I don't want it shared. I don't want it given away. I'm not concerned that if you share it with more people, I'll get more ClickFunnels sales. Like, I want this to just be for my students. I put 6 years of my life into this. So I ask to be respected for that, right? Or to respect my request. So what we do is all these download buttons quit working at midnight, and they don't work again until next Thursday. So if you want to download all these funnels and get all these businesses in so you can start using them and going through the training on them, the first thing you need to do is get ClickFunnels tonight and make sure you have it if you don't already have it. Then just go through and click the download buttons and download the funnels and the businesses that you want right now, and you'll be ready to rock and roll next week. And next week, we're going to start building another one together, a brand new one. Does that make sense to everybody? Just say yes. Very, very good. Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right, well, let me give you the username or the link and the password for this really quickly. You'll also get an email tomorrow with the notes. So all of these notes will be on the replay page for you, and we'll take care of that. So the password for tonight is the same as last week. I just updated it again tonight to 2020. The URL is, to get to that page, is go.thesc.com/funnel. So go.dsc.com/funnel. The password is 2020. You should see it right there on your screen. Okay, so go.dsc.com/funnel. You type that in to your web browser. It will take you to a page that asks you for a password. You type in 2020, 2020. It will let you access this page until midnight tonight. You should join our Facebook group, follow me on YouTube, get ClickFunnels, download any and all of these funnel businesses that you want. And then next week, we're going to start giving you assets to a brand new funnel business that we're building for you. I think you're going to absolutely love it. It's going to help you. It's going to help everybody. And that's what we really want to do, is help each and every one of you. How many of you enjoyed tonight? Just say yes. Whew. It has been a long week, and I am super excited to have been able to spend my Thursday night with you. I tell you what, if you go to our Facebook group and you leave a comment and you just let me know how tonight was, especially if it was your first time, just let me know a 1 out of 10. In the next 30 minutes or so, I'm going to pop on Facebook. I'll give away a $100 cash prize to one person that posts in our Facebook group and just lets me know how I did tonight. And if you enjoyed learning the funnel analytics and really understanding the core of how and why funnels work and what percentage points look like, so that as you build out your business, you know where the points of emphasis really should be. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. Listen, again, go to the link you see right there on the screen. It's go.thesc.com/funnel. Type the password 2020, and then make sure that you join our Facebook group. Leave me a comment. You can win $100. Join and follow me on YouTube. Make sure you watch some videos, leave some comments, subscribe to the channel. That's going to help you win a done-for-you business with traffic from me in the second quarter of this year. And then make sure you have ClickFunnels. If you don't have it, don't procrastinate, because you can only download all of these funnels here until midnight tonight. Otherwise, they will be locked down until next Thursday night. So with that said, I hope you all enjoyed it. I look forward to reading your comments on Facebook. For all of our new students, welcome, welcome. I think next week you're going to just see how crazy it is when we start building funnels together here. We build and we give to you. We charge nothing. Our goal is really just to help you. So even if this is a little over your head right now, promise you, give it a few weeks. We rein it in. We bring it back down. We show you how we build things. We give you the stuff. And man, it's just made such a big impact on some of these people's lives. And we're so excited to be able to do it. I'm thrilled to have been able to do this and be a part of this. So thank you all so much for being here. Have a great weekend, a safe weekend. As I always say, do a little something this weekend other people aren't doing. The name of the game is being ahead of everyone else, having an edge, right? You can gain that edge by just being like true to yourself and disciplined and spending a little time on your business while other people are playing. That is going to give you the edge that you need to have massive success. So do it this weekend, and I look forward to seeing you all next week right here, same place, same time on the Success Connection. Take care, everybody. Good night.